Hey everybody, it's Val, and I'm 10 months on T. That's it, yeah. There's, as I've already, said in the other videos, it's not like there's a lot to talk about in terms of changes, like, I'm 10 months on T, like, what else could have changed? Like, there's some tiny things, but it's nothing, like, too big. First of all, I think my voice has dropped another bit, which is fantastic because I had just finished, convincing myself that that was my final voice and it wasn't gonna get any deeper and it wasn't gonna get, any lower, and that was it. And I was like, pretty bummed about it. I thought I was gonna be stuck with that kind of, with a childish, with a very childish, androgynous voice, but yeah, it's still getting lower, which I'm very grateful for. Life does really surprise you for the best sometimes. Other than that, I think I'm sprouting a few new hairs on my chin, like around here. If you can't tell, I've shaved. Woohoo. Worst decision of my life. Like, I don't know, basically everybody's been telling me, like, oh no, you look so much better without a mustache, you look a lot better, but like, apparently I'm the only one who can't see it because, I don't know, I just hate how I look without any facial hair. I just look, I don't know, half of it is just like, not liking how my face looks, and the other half is just like, dysphoria saying, oh, without any facial hair you look exactly the same as before, which, I don't know, part of me still believes, but yeah, other than that, but like, I've shaved, and now that it's been growing back in, I've been taking flash photos every now and then to see, where my progress is at, how much longer it's gonna take for my hair to grow back, and I've been noticing like a few baby hairs like around here, which are like, super tiny, super unnoticeable. Can't see them without flash, but they're the same as my other chin hair, like the one that's right here. It's the same kind of hair that hair was before it grew into actual facial hair, so I'm hopeful, like in probably like some months maybe, I'm going to have some hair here, which is great because I hate my chin and I can't wait to have, something covering it. Can't wait until I can grow like an actual goatee or something, because I want to hide my chin so bad. I want my facial hair to grow like here so it looks like I actually have a chin. I think that's it. There's nothing like really new that's going on. Everything is pretty much just a continuation of everything that has been already going on up until now. Like, there's not much to say at all. As for these videos, I think I'm just going to go, I think I'm just going to do like the 11-month and then the 1-year update, and like, I think on the 1-year update I'm going to like, some kind of cheesy montage with my voice and my face and my body and everything, like, oh my god, things have changed so much in 1 year, which they have. And then my next, testosterone update is just going to be like my 2 years, on T. Which is why I'm like, kind of thinking, what should I do with my channel right now? Like, of course my medical transition has just began, so there's still so many things that I can talk about, like name changing process, which I still haven't started because social anxiety and the thought of having to call so many people for so many things and so many legal things is just freaking me out so much, which and for top surgery, which I have no idea how to go about because I think I have to change my name first. One of my best friends is currently in the process of like trying to get his name changed, which has been it's been a process. And from what he's told me, like, you cannot get like government covered top surgery unless you already have your name changed. I don't know how that works. I don't know how any of it works. Italy is a legal clusterfuck. Every region has its own laws and caveats, and it's a mess. It's a huge, giant fucking mess. I guess I could talk more about kind of trans stuff that I have, direct experience with, like eating disorders that are specifically related to being trans, or just in general insecurity, because one thing that I've been noticing lately is that I've been passing. Sure, I've been passing fine. So I have less dysphoria, but more insecurity. because of course, like, less dysphoria because I am perceived as male, but I'm more insecure because I compare myself to other guys, because I am, pitted against other guys now. Like, I'm the most childish looking guy around, I'm the smallest, the one with the highest voice, the one with the more androgynous facial features, and that takes a toll on me. The thing is, when you start hormones after having been incredibly physically feminine for your whole life and never passing and having everybody in the world tell you, oh, but you look so feminine, oh, you'll never be a guy, or oh, you'll just be an ugly guy. If you do, because you're such a pretty girl and you don't make for an attractive guy, you look too much like a girl. Every little thing then becomes more calls for celebration, like every little hair, every voice crack, every inch of difference that there is in my body and in my face. To me, all of this is a huge change because I know what I looked like before and what I sounded like and everything, and it's crazy to think how, like, a random cis person who knows nothing of me, that's so little. As I said, to all my classmates, they see me as like this very feminine looking, very youthful sounding twink, I guess. I mean, I've told them I'm gay because it's easier to explain than, like, the clusterfuck that is my actual romantic and sexual orientation. So, like, they just see me as, like, this very androgynous looking gay guy who's very campy and very gay sounding, I guess. I think my voice sounds gay, probably. And it's weird to think that, like, I see myself a lot more masculine than I'm perceived, because I'm used to seeing myself a lot more feminine, and it's weird being met with this reality where I'm, in comparison to most cis guy, I am not at all. I'm not masculine at all. I am just barely recognizable as a man. I don't know, maybe that is dysphoria talking. There's a lot to unpack here, and I'm not sure I want to do it in this video, which is supposed to be like just, a quick and light-hearted update. Maybe I'll do an actual, video about this, where I talk about this in detail and this kind of thing. The issue is, like, sorts of educational videos that I want to make, I think should have a solution at the end. People who make them usually talk about a problem that they've had and the solution that they found, and to, like, tell people, like, hey, this thing happens, and if you're struggling with this thing, you should probably do this, because I know I've been through it and I know how to get better at it. But I don't know how to do that because I'm still, like, in the getting better process. Like, for my eating disorder, I could spend the entire time being like, oh yeah, I'm a trans guy, and how I've gotten over my eating disorder thoughts about how to I've done this and that, but the truth is that I haven't. Like, I'm at a stable weight and I'm physically healthy, but my mind's still fucked. And I feel like I'm in no place to make these sorts of videos, because they would end up just being like rants, or me saying, oh, I struggle with this and this and that. That's it. And I don't think anyone wants to hear that. Like, people, I think it doesn't benefit others that much. I think maybe it could open a discussion, but I don't know. Just let me know if you want to hear my ramblings about the things that I struggle with, and maybe have any input to share. I don't know. Maybe let's have a conversation. Tell me in the comments. Tell me in the DMs. Talk to me. Tell me, like, what can I do? Because I want to, like, of course, I mean, I know my channel is, like, super tiny. Only the people who are, like, my actual real friends watch it so far, but which is not a lot. But I want to do something with this, even if I never become, like, an actual YouTuber, or, like, someone who makes content for a lot of people. I just want my videos to be there in case someone by chance stumbles upon them and finds them helpful. And like, when I started T, I binge-watched so many super tiny trans creators who were talking about their hormone updates, because I went looking through, like, literally the entire YouTube to see everybody who's been doing testosterone updates, to see what I could be expecting in the next few months. And I think maybe my videos could be that for others. Like someone could be looking for something incredibly specific about trans stuff and find my videos and be like, oh, I agree with this, or oh, I didn't know that. This has helped me somewhat. And yeah, this is my update. I guess I'll see you in the next month, and have a great month, and I will see you in the next month.